How you doing? Wanted to come on and do a little Walmart haul, a Dollar Tree haul, and show you some new tops that I got, and also a new necklace that I made. So first I want to show you what I got at the dollar store. I picked up some polishes at the dollar store. Got this one from Milani. Now, I should show you this one first because it's the dud. This one I got, it's called Brilliant Strength by Revlon. The color I got it in is Allure. I've had it on for 2 days, and look at the chipping. The splotchiness, the chipping, everything. It is just a total dud. It doesn't stay on. I polished my fingernails using the same method that I always use to keep polish on good that I've showed you before, and this, it's a beautiful color, but it doesn't stay on very good. So I purposely did not do my fingernails because I wanted you to see after 2 days how bad the chipping is and the splotchiness, and just not a pretty look. So the next one I got is by Milani, and this is in the color white. They got real creative with that one. Then I found this one by Milani, and this is in the color Natural Touch, which I thought was really pretty. And then I found this one, Wet n Wild Wild Shine nail color, and I've used this stuff before. I love it. The color is Burgundy Frost. I love it for a toenail color, and that's what I'll be doing my toes in next. I got two, well, first I got this, is it just called Brulee or Creme Brulee? Creme Brulee from Wet n Wild. You guys have all seen this before. It's one of my favorites. You're not going to be able to see that, so I don't know why I did that. And then I got two Wet n Wild lipsticks. This one is in the color 547B Breeze. Let me see if I can get that up too high. That's Breeze. It's a pretty color, but I found with these two colors that I bought, the best way to wear them is just to dab them on, not to put them on heavy. They look too frosty for me, for my age, but to dab them on a little less, they look prettier. Do you know what I mean by that? As far as they look too frosty otherwise. This one is called Retro Pink. Real pretty pink. There's that one in Retro Pink. And that's all I picked up from the dollar store. Anytime I see they've got Wet n Wild or they've got Milani or stuff like that, I like to take a look because you can get some good buys doing that. And then I want to show you my latest necklace I made. This has a little pendant on it that's the footprints pendant. It says, when you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you, meaning Jesus. And this is how it, whoops. This is how I did this one. I'm sorry. There. And that's how I did this one. So I made that. And then I picked this top. It's been a while ago that I picked it up. I haven't worn it yet. I tried it on the other day and it's too big now, so I'm going to have to take it in. And I hope you'll be able to see it. It's a sleeveless top, but it's about that much too, well, you can't see that. It's about that much too big under the arms now, so I've got to take it in quite a bit. But it's got fringe on the front, like that, and it's sleeveless. So I got that one from Romans, and that's in a size 3X, but I should probably be in about a 1X now in Roman's sizes. And then hubby bought me these the other day at Walmart. I got these in a 2X. That's an 1820. And it's sleeveless. And they're real cute. They're made out of polyester and 2% rayon. 98% polyester, 2% rayon. So they hang really nice, but they don't wrinkle up so much. And then I got it in white, like this. I hope you guys are able to see these. These are both sleeveless tops. All my other tops, I have several other new tops that are just tanks, polyester tanks. They're real cute, but they're all going to have to be taken in, so I'm going to have a sewing day and take everything in. Okay, for my Weight Watchers update, I've lost 21 pounds. I am, once I get into the swing of dieting, I'm not having to keep track of my smart points or anything. I pretty much know because I eat the same things over and over. I don't get bored. I get just, that's fine with me. It's easier for me that way. I don't have to keep track of points, and I just know how many points is in something as far as in my head. I know what I'm eating. So I've lost 21 pounds so far, and I'm doing good. I'm satisfied with the way it's coming off. And I've got to get a video made and talk to you guys about losing weight and why it's dropping off so fast. We started just before Easter, so I guess I could just tell you now, and we'll go from there. In 2002, I had gastric bypass surgery. I had, before that, always struggled with my weight, always. I had lost all of my excess weight probably 7 or 8 times in my life. Kept it off for a couple years, and then I'd always slowly gain it all back on. And then I'd go on a diet and lose it all again. Well, after I got sick, where the fibromyalgia got really bad, and I was no longer able to exercise, it went south real fast, and my weight started climbing. And I held pretty steady while I was working. But when I had to retire early because of the fibromyalgia, I went through about 6 months of a severe depression, felt the worst I've ever felt. I was so sick, and food was my constant comfort, and I just ballooned up. I gained weight. So I decided to have gastric bypass surgery, and I did, and I lost 140 pounds, and kept it off really good for about 2.5, 3 years, and slowly it still started coming back up. But I wasn't following everything you're supposed to do. That was my fault. I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't using the tool that they give you the way it was meant to be used, and so I didn't keep the weight off. So when I get serious and decide to lose weight, it drops off faster than it will for other people because I have a length of my intestine that absorbs nutrients and calories that has been detached. So it's easier for me, or faster for me, I guess I should say, to lose weight. So that is why the weight is dropping off faster. Now, I know it's controversial whether you've had gastric bypass surgery or not. For me, it was a health issue, totally. My weight had gotten to the point I was diabetic. I'm very short. I'm only 5'1", and I weighed way too much for that amount. I couldn't move. Between the fibromyalgia and the weight, I was stuck, and that was why I made that decision. And it's not a decision for everyone. I'm not saying everybody should have gastric bypass surgery, but for those that have, I totally support that decision as well. I know where they're coming from and why they chose to do it. So that's my story. There's a lot more to it than that. And if any of you want me to go further into it and how it happened, what happened, just let me know in the comments below, and I'd be glad to do a whole video on that. But I won't do a whole video about it unless somebody really wants to know more about it. So that is where I'm at. Dropping weight, feeling pretty good about it. Hubby's dropped 8 pounds, so he's doing good. Bubba's waiting for his dinner and letting me know it. Can you hear him down there? He's ready. It's 4 o'clock and it's time to eat. So I hope this has all been recording. I didn't even bother to check. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I will give you an update again next week, let you know how things are going. Bubba says, enough, Mom, feed me. So I'm going to go feed Bubba. So I will catch you guys all next week. Love you all. Bye-bye.